I'm Maggie Dimes from NetSuite.
Hey, Morgan. Nice to meet you.
Morgan, so nice to meet you. Thank you so much for meeting with me.
Yeah, of course.
So excited. So as you know, I was speaking to Brock, and so he set up this meeting for us, and I'm just going to take about 20 minutes of your time, if that's okay with you.
That's great. That's perfect.
Okay, awesome. Let me go ahead and give you my business card.
Okay.
If you have any unresolved questions after our meeting here today, please do not hesitate to reach out to me, call me, email me, whatever.
Okay.
I'm available for you. Is everyone here right now that would have an interest in being here?
For right now, it's going to be me today, but if we want to move forward at all, we'll have another meeting with other people in the office. But for today, I'm just going to kind of listen to what you have to say and just kind of read it out.
Okay, I understand. So as you know, you saw Brock at the UGA game.
Yes, I heard you guys had so much fun.
Yeah, it was so good catching up with
Mhm.
him. I'm glad he's doing so well,
Mhm.
getting his master's now.
Mhm.
It's crazy.
I know.
Come so far. But yeah, so we got a chance to talk to me a little bit about PTI,
Mhm.
and I was able to kind of develop an agenda from what I learned of what I want this meeting to look like.
Okay.
So first, I know you've experienced some exponential growth in the past 3 years, 27% past 3 years. And I just wanted to kind of talk about how things have changed since that growth. Maybe some good things, but also some concerns you're having since experiencing it. And then also, I want to better understand your current system. Brock gave me a little information about it, but I really want to understand how you're managing your sales, how you're managing clients.
Okay.
And then hopefully from what I learn about your system, I can show you NetSuite, and it can answer some of those issues and be a solution for you and for your business.
Okay.
And then after that, if you have any questions, I'll answer any remaining questions, and then we'll work out the next steps, what to do from here with the product.
Sounds
okay?
good, yeah.
Okay, awesome. So I'll just jump right into it. Brock shared with me that PTI has a reputation for quick turnaround times in terms of order and delivery.
Yes.
Okay. Kind of said it was a competitive advantage. They have a reputation for it in the industry. Okay, that's awesome. So would I be correct in assuming that this turnaround time, this metric, is really important to your business?
Yeah, definitely. Like you said, it makes us kind of stand out amongst our competitors. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Have you seen that time length, that metric for customer orders to be filled? Has that changed since your expansion?
I would say that it's gotten a little bit longer, definitely.
Mhm.
Not by a huge amount, but definitely it's a little bit longer.
Okay. Yeah. I hope it's okay I'm taking notes.
Oh, yeah,
anyway.
no, you're perfectly
Okay,
fine.
great. Has this longer delivery process led to any customer concerns?
Yes, actually, we kind of lost one of our biggest customers because of it. I don't even know why. I kind of just chuckled in because it's actually really bad. It was really, they noticed and they said that they could get it from somewhere else for faster. So we lost one of our
A large customer.
a large
Okay.
client, yeah.
Do you know the revenue from that client, or?
Right, not right now.
Not right now,
Not off
but
the top of my head,
substantial.
but yes, substantial.
Okay, it's not good to hear.
Yeah, it's not.
So I want to fix those things.
Mhm.
Okay. So would you say you're growing and things look good, but some of that growth has gone unmanaged this far?
Definitely, as we grow, it gets more unorganized in a way.
Okay. I also saw that you had a lot of different clients, ranging from small retail shops to the federal government.
Yeah.
How do these clients differ in their needs?
They differ in a sense that our government clients order in bulk, so they order kind of less
Okay.
frequently in large amounts, and then our small retail, they order in small amounts and very frequently. So we like to get those small retails quickly and out the door and get what they need to them quickly.
Do you think your current system is able to recognize these need differences between clients? Are they able to categorize their specific needs?
Not really, actually.
Oh, okay. Okay. How much time does the sales staff currently spend on non-selling activities? This could be like clerical, organizational work associated with their sales.
They probably actually spend about 30% of their time doing things other
Really?
than sales.
30%.
Mm-hmm.
30%. Okay. Would you say you have 29 sales staff, including Brock, and your inside and outside team? 40,000 a year, is that about their annual salary?
Approximately.
Okay. So if you do the math, it looks like you're spending close to $350,000 a year in wasted wages or paying people for things you'd rather them not in their job task or title to per se. Okay.
That puts it in perspective.
Yeah, no, that's a large amount, and also totally avoidable. So
absolutely. Yeah.
So Brock shared your growth goal with me and your plan to expand into 6 more states by 2019. Correct?
Right.
Okay. Congratulations.
Thanks.
I took the liberty of doing a little bit of math, and if the ratio of sales staff per territory to manager remains the same, currently you're at a 3-to-1 ratio per state, then PTI will be needing to hire at least 42 more outside sales staff within the next 3 years. Does this sound accurate to your situation?
Yeah, 42 is probably definitely right around the right number.
Okay. I want to bring you back to that 30% inefficiency we spoke about. Do you feel that this number could be smaller if you were able to make your current sales staff more efficient, 95% instead of 70%?
Well, I think that we would still want to bring on the same amount of people, the 42, but obviously kind of minimize that 30%, make it to the 95%, have them doing exactly what they need to be doing to maximize our profits rather than kind of cut the number more, just make them more efficient. So we'll be making more money. Okay.
Yeah. So you do want to hire those 42 people. That's what you're kind of saying. How efficiently will you be able to train this new sales staff? Almost more than double the size of your current sales staff. How efficiently will you be able to train them without a centralized source of salesperson data, client data?
It'd be very difficult, probably impossible. That's why we're kind of looking for a different system. Definitely open to any suggestions.
And kind of want to get that started before you bring all those new people on board. Okay. Where do you see, I know we spoke, the next 3 years we see expanding into 6 more territories. What about in the next 10 to 20 years? Where do you see your business?
Well, we would like to expand all over the nation
eventually.
So within the next 10 to 20, I can't really say exactly when, but we would like to be completely national.
Wow. Okay. Currently, do you see that growth, that national growth you aspired to be manageable under your current paper-based plastic cell system?
Yeah, definitely not. I don't even think that we could do the expansion over these next 3 years with the system that we have in place right now.
Okay. All right. So we spoke about inefficiencies, order inefficiencies that were leading to late orders due to the growth of your company, no standardized system for that. Do you think there are any other negative side effects your customers are experiencing due to the growth?
Well, I think that with this growth, I have done a kind of a poor job with my time management, not really giving them the attention that they need, and not maintain. At the beginning, I was maintaining relationships so well. I was going out and talking to them all the time, keeping up with the changing needs that they had, and definitely with this growth, it's been harder to do that. And I feel like, in a sense, I've kind of left behind the smaller clients that we have, and that needs to change. Absolutely,
gotcha. Yeah. Okay, yeah, no, completely understand that. You're expanding. It's harder to keep up with everyone at this point. I understand, you're busy. It currently takes you, this is what Brock told me, 6 to 8 hours a week to determine where the company stands.
Yeah.
And you can pile this data?
Yeah, almost a full day a week. That's what I spent doing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. That's a lot of time. That's a day a week, basically. Every week, pretty consistently is what you do it. Okay. Yeah. So you're doing this once a week. Do you have a real-time understanding of your position or...
Not necessarily. Yet.
No. Do you think this delay in understanding your positioning affects PTI's flexibility within the marketplace?
Definitely, yes.
Yeah, and that's important to you, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
Be nimble. Has working with this old data or slow processing, has that ever led to bad forecasting?
Yes, definitely. We even we moved into a territory once that was just a complete disaster because we based it off of old data and just a poor allocation of resources. We lost money, lost time. It was something that we didn't need to move into, and we just kind of based it on the wrong numbers, and that was a big downfall for our company. Yeah.
You said you lost money. Do you have kind of a monetary value associated with that?
Not specifically, but probably I would say probably almost like we probably spent almost like 15% of our revenues from that year just trying to move into one other territory, and it was a fail.
That's pretty substantial amount.
And we just quickly moved out and.
Right, that's unfortunate. When you're dealing with bad data, it just kind of leaves you with no other choice but sometimes to make some bad decisions. Do you believe the weekly confusion surrounding where your company's goals and position is, could that decrease motivation and morale among your sales staff?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, they don't know what each other are doing, so they feel like they can kind of slack off in a way.
Right.
So definitely.
And they don't have do they have some kind of image of their goal progress day to day?
Yeah, no, not as of right now.
Okay. Brock told me that currently your sales staff is actually pretty unorganized. He shared with me that some are using software programs, some using paper pencil. Do you think the sales staff could benefit from the implementation of a single platform that allows teams from around your territories, around your country, maybe one day, to share sales strategies and ideas?
Definitely. I feel like that would be a great thing to start getting going. And
yeah.
I feel like they could share ideas, like you said, and kind of just brainstorm and tell stories. I feel like it would be definitely beneficial to the company.
Awesome. Okay. Do you think by creating the single sharing platform, you would be increasing communication and also decreasing work silos, or right now, do you feel like your territories are very specialized and there's not a lot of communication going on?
Yeah, there's not much communication going on between each of our offices at all, really.
Okay. But the system, like a single platform for salespeople, you think would kind of...
Definitely. Yeah, would help.
Good. So Brock also mentioned that there was scheduling and itinerary issues, that you just don't have a standardized calendar for appointments and for important events. How has that affected your company?
Well, right now we don't really have a timeline available, so it's hard to examine order frequency and recency of cold calling and stuff like that. And one time we even sent 2 of our sales clients on the same job, and that was just terrible. It was a waste of their time and our money. They could have been on a different client. They probably should have been with a different client, and they both had to kind of go tag team one man mission, which was could happen more often than I even know.
What kind of image do you think that puts in that client's mind when things like that occur?
Probably that we're unprofessional, unorganized, not the image that we want to give off.
Right, and not what you would accurately describe to you.
Exactly.
So basically, I just want to go over what we've kind of talked about, just regurgitate some of the information I've learned. So basically, you need some kind of client organization. Right now, you're missing orders, you're being late on orders, you're kind of deteriorating your competitive advantage because you're not able to fulfill orders as quickly as you once were, just because there's such a large amount now with the growth. Right now, also, your sales staff is doing a large amount of clerical and administration work just to organize the client data, where they are in the sales cycle. Are they a lead? Are they a prospect? Do they need to reorder? What's the last time they worked with us? And also, we talked about how you have different clients, how you have the federal government, and you also have small retail shops, and how they have different needs. And right now, you really have no basis for differentiating between the two in some kind of system. Then we also said you needed some kind of Salesforce organization, communicating more efficiently. Right now, there's not a lot of everyone's in a specialized silo in their region, and there's not a lot of strategies, idea sharing, creativity going around. We need to make them more efficient and motivated. 30% of their time is spent doing clerical administration work, when that could be put to work selling, and then also provide that platform to organize those leads and prospects, and even be able to make it easier for you to communicate with all the salespeople or a specific region of them, make it more efficient for your communications, not waste your time trying to send out emails all over the place. And then understand company position. You're spending 6 to 8 hours a day right now, and that's just an enormous amount of time for anyone, but especially for the president of the company, whose time is worth a great deal of money. And you can't afford to be inflexible in today's business landscape. We spoke about the bad forecasting due to the old numbers, bad data, and how much that affected you and your profitability. 15%, that's a large amount. comprehensive reports that let you know where you are and where you're going, that you can see, that others can see, so everyone knows where they stand in the company. Information is power, and the newer the better. It's going to allow you to see this information real time, and not a week late, 7 days late, because the way the world's going, it comes to you within seconds, and that's what makes it powerful. Not spending 8 hours a week, and then also just analyzing your ROI, return on investments, and understanding what's working quickly, and then also understand what's not working. And you can change that quickly as well. So at this point, if it's okay with you, I'd like to just show you a small little demo of what NetSuite has to offer.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Open this up. Thank you so much. Okay. So as you can see right here, we go to lists. That's going to give us our comprehensive customer analysis, client analyses, and our employees. So we can see where our clients are in their sales cycle. When's the last time they've reordered? Do they have a large order coming up? Are we meeting their needs right there? Of course, all the basic information, the numbers to get in contact with them, our contact person there, who the sales officer that we have here is in charge of. And then you go over to here, you see the employees, and it's almost like a social media site where they can upload videos, where they can talk about strategies, and where they can truly brainstorm and be creative in the selling process. And then also we spoke about employees being able, or sales staff understanding exactly where they are in their goals. And here we can see their quotas. We can see if they've met those quotas. And then the 6 to 8 hour thing, we can
that would be so helpful for them. Absolutely.
Exactly. We can just click on reports here. And that was less than a minute, and we're able to read through reports, and that's basically exactly what you're spending your time every week doing. And so this gives us our sales reports, our financial statements, our inventory reports. Basically everything you need to know is here. And those are just a few things we talked about. There's so much this site can do, so many needs that you probably don't even realize you have until you just start understanding NetSuite and all it can do. Because what it really works to do is give you a 360 degree of your customer. Are they a lead? Are they a prospect? Have they made an order? Have we made contact? Are we cold calling? And you're not looking in someone's Excel folder or a journal to see where they are. You know, and everyone knows. We're not double calling on customers and looking unprofessional and unorganized anymore. So that's what this works to prevent and works to help. What do you think about what you've seen so far?
It looks great. It looks easy to navigate. I feel like we could figure it out. I think it looks like something that we definitely need to implement into PTI for sure.
Okay, great. I'm really glad you feel that way, because I truly feel this product could be helpful to your organization. And like we said, the sooner the better. You're trying to bring on new sales staff very quickly, 42. We want to have this in place before then. I'll tell you a little bit about the price. So it costs $129 per user per month.
Okay.
So if we use the data that we have now, your current sales staff is 29 people, including yourself. So you're looking at about $45,000 annually for that 12-month contract.
Okay. And
this is providing you full access to this, full online support, constant communication with me. And again, $45,000. If we compare it to that $350,000 figure we said is your inefficiency of your sales staff, the cost you weren't certain of that lost account due to the dropped orders. Looking badly, that goodwill you're losing with clients just by looking unorganized and unprofessional, and losing your competitive advantage. This is going to stop that. And so $45,000 for all that. We like to consider it a good deal at NetSuite. So what do you say about signing on to a 12-month contract?
Well, as of right now, I can't. I would have to kind of run it by a few more people in the office, and I would want Brock to kind of go through it, just since he was kind of the one that brought this idea on.
Okay.
But I mean, I feel like they will be on the same page as I am. I feel like it's a great thing for this company. Yeah.
So you're not willing to make that move yet. how do we feel about a free 3-month trial just to get your data in, get a feel for how the sales staff is understanding and working with it?
I feel like that sounds great.
Okay, you'd be willing to do that? Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if I could, I actually brought over the paperwork for that as well. I just need your signature there.
Okay.
And then I'd love to, if possible, you have some time to meet back up with you, generally pretty soon, and just kind of discuss what you think so far.
Well, I will have to check my calendar and see when I
Okay.
have an opening, but I'm sure I can fit you in sometime within the next 2 weeks. And I can email you. I have your information.
Great,
and
yeah.
I'll let you know, definitely.
Okay, well, thank you
Yeah.
so much
Thank you.
for the time. I'll let you get back to it, but I really look forward to this
Yeah, it was
partnership,
nice
okay?
talking to you.
Nice
Thank
to
you.
talk to you as well.
I mean, I don't know because I don't know your password, but I feel like it'll be good.
I hope so. I really hope so.
I feel like yours is kind of long, too. Oh, that's fine.